The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Great, set.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 60 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says.
Great, set.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And they're going to get two more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly aids him. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for two, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put in the end zone. Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards there and a first down. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using. gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A nice stick and stop for a loss here from Jalen Phillips.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Santos with the extra point. And this is now a one-point game. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Go Silver, ready?
He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tiger Hornet. Delta set. On anyone, yeah? Delta.
Hurts. Looking for Dodson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Out to the right here to Wilson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
73.
And an Eagles 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Jervon Dexter gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
73. Crowd love Yanni. Man.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight 1st half. 8-7 our score. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Dropping these balls while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now back to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Misdirection is the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun. He's Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Running is Monunga. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Here's 3rd and 3. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, 29 yards. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up.
Williams going to throw for it. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're not able to tie it. Here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.